Conditions today are great. We woke up this morning and there was almost a gale force southwest blowing, which is cross shore, but as the day went on it dropped and there was a lot of swell around and we had some great right-handers. It's probably the best way of the waiting period so far.
Fresh and clean, don't hate if you ain't hyped, just me. Good attitudes mean everything. Get right, son. This here's the life. It's fun, you never sacrifice. Why work so hard if you ain't gonna throw them dice? Back at it, good luck's a hard habit. We stay on it like fresh tattoo.
Yeah, when we're choosing when to surf and what days to use and what hours in the day to use, there's so many different variables you got to take into consideration. A lot of it's kind of gambling because forecasts aren't 100% yet, but take into consideration the tide, and some banks work good on high tide, some work good on low tide, different winds that are forecasted. So you just try to pick and choose the best moments during the week to surf in, and today we were lucky we had a lot of swell and it was forecasted to be really bad winds, but the winds weren't bad at all and we had some of the best surfing of the event. Being the commissioner for the event or any event, there's a lot of pressure on it because it's up to you to finish the event first and foremost, and then second of all is to run it in the best ways possible so the right surfers get to the final and the best surfer wins. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure and every day there's about 1 million opinions, everyone's an expert. You have to just go with your gut and listen to a few locals and a few reliable sources on what to do. And yeah, this week's paid off really well and I think we've made great decisions.
Take control. Take control. Make it come to you. Don't wait for it to come. Let's go!
As a South African surfers, we're a minority, you know, so when we come home here, we only have one big event in South Africa, and it's just so nice to have everyone here, all our family, friends, and you can really hear it. It's not just one of those like, woohoo, I enjoyed the way you surfed that wave. It's more along the lines of like, you know, just a solid encouragement, and I'm very grateful for it.
Damon Panema-Tikatis, heading up Dolphin Coast Water Patrol here in Ballito for the Ballito Pro 2016 presented by Billabong. When we're assisting the guys in surfing, we've got 2 skis out there and we both nominated colour. I looked after red today, Dylan Smith looked after blue. And when they catch a wave, we watch them, we see where they kick off, and without trying to make any wake or get in the way of the next surfer, we go in, get him out from sort of in the surf zone, out through the rocks, and then out to backline and back to his takeoff area.
Jet ski assist is super important. I mean, even though we've extended the heats to 35 minutes, it's still, there's so much water moving out there and there's a lot of swell, so after a wave, the guys would pretty much either have to do the run around to get back out, which would take almost 10 minutes, sometimes more, or they'd have to pedal out all the way around the back pretty much against a river of water, and it would be exhausting. And we want the best surfer to win. We don't want just the guy who gets lucky with the ocean, because it kind of is really tough out there. It's a war of attrition, but if you're out there and you're in the right spot, the best surfer will win, and that's what the jet skis achieve.
Oh, it's great being out there. You can see the intensity, you can see the expressions on their faces when they get their scores coming through, and what a good score and what a bad score means to them. So yeah, it's great being there. We feel like we're part of the heat as well.